Welcome back. We're going to be doing playoff predictions. Um, First game, uh, Baltimore at Cleveland. It's going to be a really good game. It's definitely a hard one to predict, but I'm going to go with the Browns. Then the Patriots versus the Titans. Um, it's going to be a really good game. But I do think Titans win. Um, they'll just be able to pass the ball, run the ball. Yeah, they'll be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, the same for the Baltimore Browns game. I mean, it's going to be a run the ball, pass the ball game. It's probably going to be a run the ball, pass the ball game for both teams. This game, obviously, Chargers. I don't think the Chargers will be able to beat the Bills because Bills are becoming one of the best teams probably in the whole NFL. I have the Bills. Then the Vikings versus Washington. This one's a hard game to predict because the only reason why I would give the game to Washington because they'll probably get a pass rush going. But I don't know if that will happen. I know that that will happen, but or will they be able to score some points and stuff like that? I do think they will. So they will be able to stop the run. Okay, the thing froze. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And then Dallas versus the Rams. Definitely could be a good game. It definitely could be a good game, but Dallas defense should be better than last year. It could be a good defense, in my opinion, this year. Because they just added a bunch of defensive players. They gotta be doing something. But I do have the Rams winning it. Be really really good game. Then 49ers versus Packers. I don't think. I think the 49ers definitely could play a really good game because they beat Green Bay in they destroy. I mean they basically just destroyed them in the championship game a couple years ago. But again, I don't think that's it's gotta be the same 49ers team that was in that game. So that's why I'm gonna predict Green Bay to win. So that's that's it for the wild cards. Now we'll move on to the divisional. This loads. I don't know if it will load. I don't know if it changed. Hold on. Sometimes this doesn't load for some reason. Okay. So now these games right here could be really really good. Tennessee and Buffalo. That one it honestly could go either way, but I do like Buffalo's defense. I do think it's gonna play really really well, and yeah, I think Buffalo will just be able to score points, and I think that's how they'll win. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. But I think the Bills. It's gonna be a high scoring game. It should. I think the Bills will win. This game's a hard game to predict too because I do think Cleveland definitely could win. They definitely can get pass rush going, do well on defense, definitely score points on offense. But the Chiefs, they've been this team, and I just it's hard to go against them. I think. So I'm gonna predict. I mean, it's definitely weird, predicting the same championship game from last year. I might just have to because I could see the Browns and Bills going at it, it definitely could have happened, last year. Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard thing to predict. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Rams beating the Packers. Yeah, I'm gonna have that, and because I mean, the Rams are going to be able to beat the Packers. I think I had them beating them in the regular season too, which obviously, but obviously I'm gonna predict that. Hold on. Bucks. Yeah, Washington and the Bucks had a really good game last year in the playoffs, but I think that definitely could happen. But I don't think Washington will be able to win. So I have the Bucks. So okay. Yeah. We'll go on to the conference championship games. This game's definitely a hard game to predict, but the situation with Frank Clark, that's the problem, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm going to predict the Bills here to get the upset. And this game is going to be really really hard too. Um, I'm obviously going to update these before the season starts. Um, do some short videos and stuff like that. So this one is really really hard. Both games are really really hard because I definitely do see the Bills winning that, but this game obviously, you know, if the Rams win this game, Bills win the Super Bowl, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, I do think the Bills will win it. But if the Bucks win this game, back-to-back champions don't happen, but I don't see how the Bucks lose in the game. But you know, I don't know. It's a tough game to predict because hold on, I clicked on something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. Um, you know, these games are hard to predict, but Rams they'll get pass rush going. They should do well against the run. They should be able to do that. But I do think the Bucks offense line would hold long enough because they have two really good corners. They definitely do have a lot. I mean, they have a really good defense. Obviously, they had the best defense last year, but they did lose two players that I do think that's gonna make an impact there. So, for right now, um, I'm gonna have to predict the Bucks to win it. Okay, so okay, okay. So for the Super Bowl, this is a hard game to predict because back-to-back champions don't really happen much. And problem, they don't really happen, but again, for right now, I don't, see the Bills winning the game. But it's back to back champions don't really happen that much. But I don't know. It's a hard game to predict because this was you know Bills Rams. I would predict the Bills to win, but I think I don't know. Let me see. How can the Bills win this game? I don't think they'll get a pass rush going. Their linebackers, they blitz. Maybe they could do some stuff. Again, I don't really know. Again, it's a really hard game to predict. I definitely do think they can pass the ball on the Bucks. I definitely do think that, but will allow offensive line hold long enough for Josh Allen to get the ball off? It's hard. It's hard to say because they have so many. I mean, their defensive line is just nasty. I mean, it's just bad. It's really really good, but it's bad for the Bills. So right now, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to say the I'm just gonna have to say the Bucks are gonna win. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's pretty much it. You can see the hold on, this upload. You can see the playoff thing. I don't know. Can't see all of it. The thing that glitch happened. That glitch happens. It's annoying, but yeah. So it's a hard game. I'm definitely gonna change these before the season starts, but for now, I do have the Bucks winning it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter and Reddit, and as always, I will be back.